we go into the church and the system is in the church.
It is.
Right? The system is in the church. So we can't get with that. Now we on the streets. Now we got to come in here in the same way we're being treated on the streets. We're being treated like that in the church. Mm-hmm. No matter what big of a relationship you build with God, the system is still putting you down here. The church is still bringing you down here. So when you start reading that word, because the word is knowledge, it is literally gain. And when you start reading that word as a descendant and not a Gentile, and when you read that Old Testament like God is talking to you and not you as a Gentile, your whole relationship will change. The way you receive the information and the knowledge in the game will change. The way you start implementing it in the world will change, because you will know who you are. Right? I think the problem is not knowing who you are, because the system has made you who you are. So you just don't know. But the moment, I promise you, the moment you know that you know whose you are, you will not be stopped. You will not be stopped. And that information that you are given is going to build and build and build and build. And then everything will start aligning itself, and you will start understanding the information and knowing how to implement it as you go. It won't be a guessing game. It will be like, this is who I am, right? This is what I should know. This is how I should be operating in my life. Like I know. A lot of times you go out there and you get this information and you're not sure how you're operating. Yes, you do. It's just that you are not sure who you are and whose you are, because that's what the system has taught us. You are not a Gentile. They are. Right? So when you start operating in that information of knowing who you are, I promise you, I know the reason why we steer away from the word and why we steer away from God. But when you know who God is and who you are to him, ain't no stopping you with this information. We go through the stuff on the streets to utilize the word, to utilize the game to bring you above, right? And if you don't know who you are or whose you are, you will continue to be confused about this knowledge and this game, because you will not know who you are and how to use it. You're going to keep coming back for the information, and you'll keep going through the same circles of trials and tribulations, because you just don't get it, because you're operating as a Gentile. But when you know who you are, I promise you, it's going to change your life.